This is the Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Dormammu. This figure is the version that came in the new Doctor Strange wave of Marvel Legends figures, and traditionally these are the figures you will need to purchase if you want to get to assemble the Build-A-Figure Dormammu. They'll have each a piece of this figure. Traditionally, I say, because nowadays sellers are like me. Since this is a second Dormammu I have, I might just get rid of it and sell it. So you could well, technically you can buy Dormammu online separately, but if you're gonna go bricks and mortars and retails, these are the figures you want to pick up. And I picked up the entire set at Kramer Toy Warden. Awesome hobby shop to get your Marvel and Star Wars fix. And yeah, absolutely brilliant figure. I loved it back when it was in the Book of the Vishanti, and now it's on its regular release. It looks great. There is a slight color variation, obviously, and I'm going to show you through ghetto style. I'm too lazy to edit, but this is my video back then of Dormammu, and you can clearly see, let me just get rid of the light bulbs. You can clearly see how different it is. This is more of a grayish blue. He's more of a purple now. The head sculpt, I think, is the same. The skulls he's holding on to, this one is like blue and purple, or deep purple and lilac purple. This one is like blue and green, or green and blue. This one has that eerie glow about it with the lights on. And as I mentioned in my other reviews, he's got this matte finish to it. The center painted area is like a very metallic, glossy red. And some may argue that this is the better figure, but I'm perfectly happy with this one. This gives it that like old school comic book vibe. This is like a more subdued, more modern version of Dormammu. I don't know. You know, some people will argue that this is the original color. Some people will say this is the better color. I'm happy with this one. And he's locked up safe in my Book of the Vishanti figure, Book of the Vishanti set, which is like at the back of a Transformer shelf. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go get that because I've wrapped up the set and it's just there sitting at the back. And until I can find a better display area, I'm not going to take it out of packaging. So you can clearly see the difference really is just the color of the plastic and this paint apps right here. But everything else, the mold is exactly the same. And for those of you who missed out on the Book of the Vishanti and need a Dormammu, this is your chance to get one. I personally, I'm okay with either. I'm happy with just one, so I'm keeping that one, and I'm probably going to be selling this one. It's a great figure. I gave it like a 9.5 or 10 out of 10, I think. I can't remember, but I absolutely love the figure. The sculpt is fantastic, just great all around. The articulation is exactly the same as the other figure, which I don't have to show you guys. Ball joint on a hinge, ab crunch, waist swivel, ball joint the shoulders, biceps swivel, hinge elbow, ball hinge wrists that go in and out, ball joint hips, thigh swivel, double joint knees, calf swivel, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joints. Now, the articulation is slightly hindered because of the waist cape, but you can force out the legs, and this is soft enough to yield and give you that good of a stance. What's nice about it is that the waist cape acts like a stand, or like a recliner, or a rear support, because he just can't, the feet, the way they're molded, if you just let him stand on his own, it's like, it's uneven. It's like not straight, and he's just gonna topple at the back. I'm gonna try to show you if I can, like standing him up. You need to have him like forward or something like that. But on his own, he's not gonna stand up on his own. You'll need to do a little bit of movement. I give you a quick look at the skull. Wow, look at this thing. It's so Halloween ominous. But green and blue, yeah, whatever. I do like the other version better. So yeah, let me put him like this. This is like, he's just so cool. So there you go, folks. Just absolutely magnificent Build-A-Figure. If you don't have the Book of the Vishanti, this is a perfect figure for you. There you go, folks. The Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Dormammu from the Doctor Strange wave of Marvel Legends figures. Thanks for watching.